Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast. You know, with your host, Carson and
Hunter. Don't forget to follow our socials, the Instagram, the Twitter, Facebook now, and the TikTok. All them fun
Facebook
things.
for the old people.
For the old people.
Like I said last week.
Don't forget to follow us on Spotify too.
Yeah, check out the Spotify podcasts are on there. They're always on there. Go check them out.
With video.
Yes, so if you're like, I don't feel like watching it on YouTube, but you have Spotify, use Spotify. And guess what? If you don't have Spotify, use YouTube. And guess what? If you don't have Spotify or YouTube, you're probably not seeing this right now. So, anyways.
Start uploading the whole things on Facebook.
Yeah, this is the first episode in 2024.
Yeah, the new year.
The new year.
Filmed on
How's
the
your
3rd.
2024 going so far?
Uneventful.
Yes, and mine's just been the same shit.
I got new
since
bulbs
New
for
Year's.
my car's headlights.
Nice.
That's the craziest thing that's happened.
Yeah, nothing crazy's really happened. I've eat, sleep, and played Minecraft. And
Same.
some Overwatch. But that's about it. That's legitimate.
I don't think we have played Overwatch since, or at least,
I mean, a few days. It's been a few days.
yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if you played, because I know I played with Josh.
Yeah, on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
That night. I was out on New Year's Eve. I went bowling with some family.
Boring.
And we played 3 games. I ended up losing the first 2, but then winning the last one by like a lot. I got I hit like 8 pins or whatever, then I got a spare, and then I got a strike. Because on that last try, like on that last turn, the like 10th turn or whatever in a game, if you get like a spare, then you get to go again or whatever.
Oh.
So I went again, and just to secure it, I just got a magical strike. The first strike I got the whole night. I was pumped. I was like, I'm fucking winning this shit. I was afraid I was going to get it taken out from underneath me, but no.
I tend to do well at bowling. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
I've learned that even as like, I'm not a grown ass man, but as an adult, you think as an adult you wouldn't need bumpers, but I've played with bumpers and without bumpers, and I'll tell you what, I do a lot better with the bumpers. I rarely use them. Would. Yeah, I rarely use them, but when I'm on a roll,
I'm not a loser. I'm not going to use the bumpers.
I usually do, because if I'm going bowling, I'm wanting to have fun. Now, if I was taking it seriously, then I'd be like, oh, no bumpers. But I'm wanting to have some fun.
With the bumpers.
I guess.
I gotta try a little bit.
See, I'll tell you this. Speaking of trying at bowling, I understand like bowling's a sport and shit.
Yeah,
like people have these certain techniques and shit that they do. These motherfuckers at this bowling alley were acting like these were like people our age or younger. Like I seen this probably 12, 13-year-old kid playing like he's been playing for 80 years. This motherfucker is like trying his ass off in a regular bowling game with his family. I'm like, what?
It's back in style. Made no sense. It's cool to bowl.
I watched this dude almost fall on his ass because I find it so funny. It's not this kid, it's another guy. But like the way people bowl, there's like a technique. There's different moves you can do to like give it spin or to like make it go faster. I'm watching this one guy. He has it like this, like he's fucking Goku or whatever the fuck, and he's carrying it like this, and then he'll fucking toss it, and it goes, but his fucking feet fly in the air as he tosses it, and he almost fell and ate shit.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I was like, if that's an actual thing in bowling,
there's no way it is.
That's crazy. Because it's
fall on your ass, you do it right.
Imagine you're watching a football game, and somebody just randomly, instead of passing the ball or whatever, like they're doing a run or something like that, they're just, instead of throwing it normal, they just
push
do
it.
something weird. It makes no sense. Just bowl like a normal person. Put your fingers in the fucking holes and throw it. It's not that
Fingers
hard.
in the holes.
Why you gotta do this? Like, what is that? I think he's practicing to throw kids. Yeah, like to throw kids. He's just like, you know what I mean?
Exactly what I meant.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was doing that, bowling wise. Yeah, I would just be throwing children.
I feel like you can get more pins with a toddler than you could.
They look like toddlers look like fucking the pins anyway.
It's slippery enough. They probably could travel if you really flung them.
Yeah, they're bald and white, and they got some red stripes on them for some reason. You know what I mean? Like the toddlers are definitely just bowling pins.
Yeah, all toddlers are white. True.
Yeah. At least the starting phase, you know what I mean? Like they gotta start out white, and then afterwards it just the sun hits them a little bit, and then they get darker.
Mild tan.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Interesting take on things.
It's like baking something in the oven. If it's in there for too long, it gets burnt. So that's why all white people, they weren't in their in their mother's stomach long enough.
They're premature.
Yeah, they're all premature babies. Now, black babies, black people in general, you were just pregnant for a lot longer. You were in your mom's belly a lot longer, probably.
We say like Mexicans are like the proper amount of time.
Yeah, the good cooking time. That 300
medium.
That 350 degrees, 15-minute cook right there. You know what I mean?
Those
dogs are going nuts. Yeah. Anyways,
the oven's not too long.
Yeah. But yeah, people just bowl fucking weird. Like,
yeah, holy shit! This was about fucking bowling, and we're talking about cooking children in a way.
I was a tennis player in high school. I still play every now and again, and there's there's certain things you got to do move-wise. Like, you got your backhand, your forehand, your fucking slices, your fucking
tennis
back
is
slice.
Like a real sport, though.
Any of that, but it's like, why are you throwing a ball like this? I seen another guy. I would have just chucked it. I would have just took it and chucked it. I seen another guy.
They smack those fucking TVs.
Yeah, I love those videos of people hitting TVs because it's just
like dumbasses.
It's hilarious. But like, I seen other people, they were like getting really low to the ground and they would fucking like do it, and I'm like, just throw the fucking ball into the pins. Why you gotta do some special ass move? And guess what? If it makes it better, good for you for knowing. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to be really good at. I would say it's
bowling.
Sad. Yeah,
it's bowling. It's like being good at. Like, no, honestly, it's not. If I said I was good at pool, that's cooler than saying I'm good at bowling. Because guess what? Pool is like so much. It's such an easier thing.
You're just like really chilling out with like your friends or something.
And bowling's it's nonchalant.
Like
exactly.
Whole thing.
Yeah, you got to go to a whole ass building.
Go to a certain building.
Yeah, like, fuck.
There's pool tables in a shit ton of places. So,
yeah, you could go to any fucking any bar or bar and grill.
Yeah, you like even at like a fucking skating rink or something. You can get one.
There was a pool table at this bowling alley, and people were playing pool.
The better option.
Like there were some people just playing pool. I was like, okay, but yeah, like pool is something that I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm good at, but not bowling.
yeah, I wouldn't tell anyone I'm good at bowling.
Yeah, because then they're like,
you brag
okay,
about
you pussy.
Pool.
Yeah. You
Bowling's
fucking pussy.
Like, that's strange.
You throw a ball into fucking pins that are fucking 30 yards away from you, or however farther away.
Shoes.
Yeah. Speaking of the fucking shoes, when I went to this place, we walk up to the area where we're
that fit you.
Yeah, surprisingly. We walk up to the like the counter where they have the shoes. My mom goes, "You guys have 15s, right?" And they go, "Yeah, we do." And then she's like, "Okay, he needs them." And the dude just looks over at me. I'm like, That's the exact face I made. I just
least
looked
you know
at him
they're
like
not
that.
that well used. So
Yeah, and I just nodded my shoe, and he just started laughing, and then my mom was like, "What is he laughing about?" And I was like, "I just gave him a face like, yeah, I fucking hate having big feet too."
I got big ass feet.
Yeah, I fucking hate
I'm
it.
solid
But
with
it's like,
13s.
I mean, I would have rather stayed down to 13s
I
because I could
remember
find
when I
them
went to like
anywhere.
a rock climbing place. They did not
Yeah.
have size 13s. They had size 12s.
And that's there's two reasons why I won't go rock climbing.
Yeah,
One,
it's a lot harder with larger feet.
because I wouldn't have rock climbing shoes.
Yeah.
And two, any fat motherfucker knows, or anybody that's over 200 pounds knows, you don't climb up a fucking wall.
Yeah, it seems to be easier if
Especially
you're
a
smaller.
rock wall. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Little
had like
fucking twink
'cause
arms.
I went, you got all these short motherfuckers, and then there's me and Aiden. We don't have fucking shoes. I'm wearing goddamn Converses. I don't remember. He has basketball shoes on.
Yeah.
And we're struggling.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather...
The short ones were getting her.
I don't even know. I'd rather do anything else than go rock climbing. That's just me.
Yeah, I haven't gone back since. That was...
I
Not
could
that
not
fun.
fucking care for rock
I'm
climbing
also not great
whatsoever.
with heights.
Yeah.
So...
I'd rather go try to ride a miniature pony
Oh,
and squish it
I remember...
than try going rock
I
climbing.
had like one of those harness things on. And I climbed up to the top of the wall, and the dude's like, "Oh, you just jump down, and it'll catch you at the end." That squeezed the shit out of my balls, because it's got like this bit around your groin, and man, that fucking hurt.
Why do people make harnesses that are like that? Put them on the women.
Put them on.
Don't put them on me.
Yeah,
Women don't
I
got
think,
nuts.
I think that thing was just not meant for anyone that was larger either. Everything was
You
really
know-
small there.
Honestly, I just thought this is going to get a little political.
Oh no.
But, hear me out,
I
right?
feel like we could have called the oven shit political.
That was more of a joke. But anyways.
No.
You know all
No, I meant it.
Okay,
Kids.
okay. Well, what I'm thinking, you know how a few years ago people were getting crazy about the whole, like, oh, transgender people going into the bathrooms, you know,
That's
like
been going on for
women
years.
going in guys' bathroom, guys going in the girls' bathrooms, whatever. And you're like, oh, we just don't know if that's actually a guy or a girl. You know how you know? You put fucking harnesses in front of the fucking door of the bathroom, and if it clenches their nuts, they don't go in that bathroom. There we go.
Interesting method.
I think that's how we do it.
What happens if they
That would
just
solve everything.
remove their nuts? You think it's just fine at that point? It's like,
Then they paid the money. They went through the surgery.
fair enough.
That's them now.
Fair enough.
That's them now.
Then,
They had
then
that
you
fucking
qualify.
money. They could do
okay,
it.
so yeah.
But if you got
balls
nuts,
to
you ain't
squeeze,
going in there.
why
You
don't
ain't
they
going
just
in there.
remove their nuts and they still got the cock?
Well, they better hope they got a small cock that don't get caught.
Oh, so you're assuming the cock will get caught?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then they just go. You know what I mean?
So if it's small enough, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, just if it's not seen in general, like
It's
if
a
it
real
doesn't
hot
hurt.
take. Like
Yeah,
a
if there's
pebble
no-
in the forest.
If there's no clenching, the pebble in the forest, that's Josh's. That's Josh's thing right there.
Not anymore. He's got a large unfractured penis.
Oh yeah, so it's more
For
like
Christmas.
he said in that,
It's a
episode.
boulder.
It's more of a boulder than a pebble now, because he got that unfractured penis from
Unfractured.
Santa Claus.
Santa
And
gave
you
you a
know
cock
what?
for Christmas. Where do you think Santa would get a cock from?
Spencer's.
Spencer's. So you think
Yeah,
it's-
probably
well,
Spencer's.
I feel like it would just be a fake one at that point.
No, I think
I'd
it'd
like
be
to imagine
used.
like steal it off like an old man or something, you know?
Yeah, like a dead old guy.
Yeah, like he was hung. So,
Like, but you'd have to. Then I'd be like, hey,
Or just
there was
like-
this like.
a really
there was
well endowed elf.
There was Yeah, they call him tripod or something because he's just his legs are the size
Try
of his
your time.
Yeah. You can finally get that third leg cut off, dude.
You think Santa's a good surgeon?
I would
mean,
assume
it's Santa,
so.
right?
Yeah.
He's good with the animals and a knife.
At this point, he hasn't gotten diabetes, so I'm assuming he's either not eating the cookies or he's cutting that fucking shit out of him.
Magic.
Yeah, he's fucking doing something because it's like all these years eating cookies, you're getting fucking diabetes soon. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's built different.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he built like a fucking beanbag chair. It's Santa. You know what I mean? Like, God.
Fucking beanbag
you gotta
chairs.
love people that are built like beanbag chairs because they look like a fucking walking tree stump.
Like our neighbor.
Yeah, like our fucking neighbor. Yeah, he looks like Jabba the Hutt's fucking eating
like a well-burnt candle.
Oh man, he looks bad.
Competing with
anyways,
Jabba the Hutt,
well, I guess we can kind of get into
our articles.
News articles a little bit. We've been going at it a little
15 minutes. All right, who's going first?
It's fine. I'll go first because one of my things kind of makes sense with what we were talking about a little bit earlier, and this will click right away. An Alabama woman. This came out
solid.
This came out December 23rd, so it's been about 10 or more days that we're recording this. 2023. An Alabama woman with a rare double uterus gives birth to 2 children.
Fuck.
2 of them.
I feel like I might have heard about this.
Says she had 2 uteruses.
Did they come out the same day? That'd be a bitch.
She had 2 cervixes and had given birth to 2 babies after carrying one of them in each uterus. They were each in one. Now imagine, right, being, like, I don't know, like, but imagine that being your sibling, and as you guys get older and, like, you start arguing and shit, imagine if one of your guys' head, like, if your head was bigger than the other ones, you could just, like, be like, oh yeah, you stretched out, mom's other uterus.
Yeah, no
more.
One. No.
Because you would be able to tell which kid came out which, because one would be like fucking this, it'd be like fucking grandma. You know what I mean? Like fucking huge.
What the fuck do you mean like grandma? Because she's loose.
Yeah, like the baby's head like fucking gaped it open. Looks like Riley Reid's fucking ass, you know what I mean? So you got something like that, like grandma, or like Riley Reid, or you got something like
grandma,
like that, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
Sorry for the shapes, by the way. I just had to give a visual representation of what I'm thinking it could look like. Don't you think that would happen?
Sure. I don't fucking know. Would you rather be left or right uterus?
I think the right one probably smells better, so that's
why is that? Why do you think it smells better?
Because it's always closer to things. The right side of your body is the more dominant side of your body. For most people, I mean, you got left-handed people and left-brained people and left-winged people. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Yeah, left wing.
Left brain is a stupid thing.
Do we have Do we have wings? No, we don't. So you can't be left winged. You know what I mean?
Got tripod.
Anyways, yeah, you got tripod.
Especially in
left nipple, right nipple. Anyways,
you're more of a fan of your right or left nipple.
Let me check.
I'm more of a lefty myself.
I'd say I'm gonna stick on the right side because I'm talking about right basic things a lot. Hey,
stupid righties.
I don't have pepperoni nipples, dude. I can pick whatever titty I fucking want.
I want pancake nipples, like
pancake nipples. Fucking things this big. Imagine that.
I've seen shit like that. It's crazy.
Fuck that. Fuck that. That's your whole tit. You better hope you're not a woman. That's your whole fucking breast.
Anything.
That's your whole breast. That's just one.
I feel like it's worse
thing.
if you're a guy.
Oh yeah, because especially if you're like skinny and you got like the pecs and everything, it's just
imagine
it looks
like you got a crackhead build, just large ass spots on your chest.
If I had that as both of my nipples, you know what I would do? I would get Mickey Mouse's like circle head down here, so those were his fucking so those are his ears and that's his fucking head.
Go to Disneyland shirtless.
Yeah, just take it off. I think there was something crazy about like that not too long ago, like a month ago or something like that. There was like a streaker or something in Disneyland. There was a guy like got off mid-ride, like in one of those like slow cart rides.
Oh,
he just got off and just started stripping. I think. I might be completely wrong on that. I didn't read enough on it. It's Disneyland. There's plenty of kids there. I'm sure he got something. Because even if you're in your underwear, you can get that fucking blue star.
Yeah. It's fucking children's kind of place. In general, children.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter. Now, if he just had his shirt off, he was fine. But if he took his pants off too, or even worse,
the pants crossing
all of his clothes, yeah. Keep that fucking belt on, dude. Quit sagging your pants, dude. Like, just fucking keep the belt on, man. You know what I mean?
Has belt on, pants off.
Oh yeah. Anyways, about this fucking lady. About this lady in Alabama. She gave birth to 2 girls on so they were different days. On Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. After a combined
still within the same week though.
Yeah. In a combined 20 hours of labor.
Yeah.
Could they be twins?
Nah.
They're in 2 different things. So I don't think they could be twins.
I wouldn't call them twins. Maybe in like a certain technical way they are.
My question is, was this lady fucking 2 dudes? Or was one dude just nutting in both holes? Because it's like
he's trying them both, he had
yeah. And if he was, we gotta interview this fucking dude to find out truly which side's the best side. Like you asked me,
I'm
which
saying
side
the left. In general,
which side
I
would
think the
like
left
to come
side's
out.
more reliable.
You think because it's weird because I'm wondering if there's more like if there's one still in the middle and then there's just one off-putish on the right or the left. You know what I mean? Like
I feel symmetrical?
Yeah, like completely vertical down the line, just you know what I mean? Or are they like just right beside each other with some space? I don't know, but I think that whoever the father is needs interviewed to find out what happened here. And imagine
the woman's secrets.
You know, it's a lifetime thing about like, you know, white mom, white dad, you guys have a baby, she gives birth, oh, it's a black baby. Is it my kid? I don't know. I
remember seeing like a fucking article or something where the dad was like swearing, oh, it's my kid, that is just a random freak genetic thing.
It got baked in the oven for too long.
Oh, no, that's what it was. They were very Christian. So it was like, oh, God bestowed this black baby to us.
It's as long as
my wife would never cheat on me.
But as long as you accept it as your kid, it's your fucking kid.
He refused to do a DNA test, too.
I mean, 'cause he probably knew, but it's like at the end of the day... Yeah. But at the end of the day, you got to accept, well, maybe I want this to be my kid, so it's my kid now. You know what I mean? But, like, that would be... Like, what if one of these babies...
My thing is just don't lie about it.
Yeah. What if these babies came out as white and then the other one was, like, you know, black or Asian or Mexican? Could you be like, who were you doing the... Who was doing the right side while I was doing the left
lefty?
Because this is a rare condition where this happens, but there's a specific, you know, workforce. Yeah, there we go. There's a woman.
Yeah, one for business, one for personal.
Exactly. She'll show up on my TikTok randomly, but she has 2 of these, just like this. But she said one is for my boyfriend, and one is for the guys that I hook up with for my OnlyFans. I'm like,
That is a thing, yeah.
If my girlfriend's gonna have OnlyFans, I'm making the shit with her.
I don't think I could deal with
She's
that.
not doing shit with other dudes. I'm doing it with her. The fuck?
So you'd
Or
be
I'm just
okay
gonna
with
be
your
like,
girlfriend having OnlyFans as long as she wasn't fucking other dudes?
You know, exactly.
Okay. I don't think I'd be okay in general. Maybe if it was non-nude things.
I don't think I'd be okay with it at first, but if there's a bag coming in, you gotta always chase that bag. You gotta chase that bag. If she's making fucking $100 a week, fuck that. If she's making $10,000, $20,000 or more dollars, a month or whatever. So
that's the line where it's like, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be like, hey, go buy me this, go buy me that. And she'd have so much extra money. She's like,
you'd have so many dildos.
Yeah. She'd be my fucking pimp, dude. She'd be my pimp. I'd be like, go buy me this shit. And she'd be like, okay, I got the money. I'll sling that shit. You know what I mean? And, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think I'd like it at first, but after a while, I would probably be like,
used to it.
I probably would be like, okay.
I ain't about it.
It's what she wants to do, but it is what it is. Now, the minute somebody starts fucking with me about it, I'm like, fucking, you know what I mean?
Stab him, kill him, right away.
Like if somebody's like, oh, I subscribe to your, if somebody came up to me
really
and was like,
touchy about it, you're like, oh, I'm okay with it. Oh, I subscribe to your girlfriend's OnlyFans. Shut the fuck
what
up.
I'm
gonna kill you.
Yeah. No, I honestly, it'd probably get me at first, but then after a while, I'd be like, they're just buying my PS5.
Just see a random dude walk up to you.
Thanks for the PS5.
And he says, nice pussy, and then walks away.
I'd probably laugh. I would probably laugh. She would probably, I'm assuming, like, get mad and be like, go yell at him, go fight him, blah, blah, blah.
I feel like laugh. It just depends on the person at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah, if it's some beefy fucking dude, I ain't doing shit, mama. I'm gonna tell you, girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
He's gonna beat my ass, no winning.
Yeah, you could dream about that another night. Cause guess what? This dream, that ain't happening.
See, this is why you always carry acid on you.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I'll run my mouth to any motherfucker.
You get like a spray bottle of like potent acid.
If they're bigger than me, smaller than me, I don't give a fuck. I'll run my mouth. But the minute hands start getting thrown, I don't know about that, son.
You just piss on
my
them.
face. My face is already fucked up enough. You think I want to get punched? And why would I piss on them? I'm not a dog.
I mean, would you continue fighting someone that starts pissing on you?
No, I would yell at them. I'd be like, why the fuck are you pissing on me? And then I'd see it as a dominance thing, and I'd probably start pissing on them.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I'd piss on their girl, you know what I mean? I'd be like...
They're pissing on you. You're pissing on their girl.
Yeah.
And your girl's watching.
Yeah, she's enjoying it. She's recording it for that fucking OnlyFans.
For the only...
Exactly.
Very interesting.
But yeah, I would just...
Speaking of OnlyFans...
oh, shit!
Okay, this is a little stretch. It's Twitch's nudity shit. Implied nudity. Where people
Twitch has been on that for a good while.
Yeah, like they did a thing. I don't know what the fuck it was, but people would put like fucking black bars just covering their genitalia, right? They're still fully fucking nude. They just got
on
black
camera.
Yeah.
Just a black bar.
So they're like, oh, this has gone too far. So you still have to be clothed now.
Yeah, like where do people have where did somebody draw that line where it's like, oh, I'm a normal streamer and now I'm going to put a black bar over myself and
I saw like
be nude?
Dude, he was like, yeah, I could just fully strip, jerk my shit with a black bar in the way, and just be completely
live.
Fine. Yeah, because
why would you do that?
You're not seeing anything. But really, and then people in the comments are like, and his views would be higher than ever.
Yeah, but it would look so fucking weird
because it's strange.
Would he be trying? is imagine that you're watching
Beating
a
his
Twitch
shit.
streamer and he's reading the fucking chat and he's like,
And he's-
"Oh, thanks for the 100 bits, Cookie Monster 23." You know what I mean? Like,
Cookie
what the fuck
Monster.
is that? Like, you would know that he's doing that. So it's like, how?
And,
Why would you do
people
that?
would do it. That was the thing. That's why it became a problem. So like, oh, you need to like cover the nips and the
Yeah.
crotch, and you got to be clothed to get to the fucking black bar shit.
Well, they're probably Twitch is probably doing it now where if they check any stream and it's like it has a black bar on it, they're just gonna fucking shut that stream down.
Yeah.
That's crazy that people did that though. That's
Yeah, it's like becoming a glorified porn site.
I mean,
Still kind of is.
yeah. It happened to Twitter over time. Like it happens to everything over time. If you
Yeah, this,
really think
though,
about it,
it's because their policies allowed it. Like they changed it to allow it.
nah. But like everything, like every social media platform has some sort of nudity or pornography thing to it. The Instagram, you can't go on there without seeing a half-naked man or woman.
I try not to have that in my feed. It's an
Facebook for some. I don't understand why. One day I was on Facebook and I got fucking an ad that you would see on like a
I feel like Facebook
site.
you get the weirdest of all this shit, you know?
Yeah, it was like a fucking penis pill fucking website. I'm like, what the hell ad is this? And why is it showing up on my Facebook? Made no sense. Which, speaking of Facebook, check out the fucking
Check out the
Facebook.
Facebook.
Just
Maybe
saying,
we'll
since we're
start
talking about it.
doing nude shit on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll just start putting our own fucking black bars on there. Why not?
See,
Might as
Twitter.
well.
The thing with Twitter is, my shit for the longest time did not have any porn on it, but I left it for like a year, then it had porn on it. Twitter, you gotta actively try at all times to keep it clean of all of that shit.
Yeah, because
It's a
you'll
problem.
follow people that will just instantly switch.
Yeah,
like
they're
they
like,
were making.
I'm giving up. Shit's not.
They were a
working out.
social. Yeah, they were a social influencer. Not even 2 months ago, making fucking
I follow
vlogs or whatever.
a lot of
and then now
artists
they're-
on Twitter, and it was like, their shit was fine, nice and wholesome. Year later, all right, turns out I'm not making a whole lot of money, so I start drawing nude stuff. And if they really go far,
hilarious.
they're doing furry porn.
Yeah,
That's
there's
when
a
they're
lot of
truly
money in
desperate. There is.
that. There's so much money in that for no reason whatsoever. You think the government would really
people are
hop on
willing
that
to
shit?
I mean, what's there to hop on to? The
I don't
bunny?
know, fucking a butt plug with a tail on it. I don't know.
Puppy cock.
I don't know. Red Rocket, baby.
Red Rocket. Oh no.
Hell yeah. That fucking lipstick.
Oh no.
Anyways.
We're seeing
yeah.
I think it was a post on Reddit. It was like, do not search up Art of Zoo.
How's that supposed
Turns out, I looked it up because, I was curious because there was a bunch of people saying, don't look it up. I regret everything. It is just like an animal porn website.
Oh, like actual animals?
Yeah, like people and animals.
Oh, that's fucked. Shane
Yeah.
Dawson's probably all over that,
Shane
you know what I mean?
Top search
He's
result.
probably all over that. He not even top search result. He's the top user, top creator, top search result,
Big fan
top
of the
user.
cats.
Yeah, like you could probably find that in his search feed, and it just says cats or
Cats.
anything else animal wise. Because I'm sure when you like cats so much,
You
gotta
gotta
like
be
other
other.
animals.
Yeah.
lions and tigers and bears. Oh my,
Oh my.
oh my.
Think that's
If I
what
was his
cat
parents, that's
said?
what I would be saying. Oh my. No, his cat was probably saying, get the fuck off me, but it just sounded like meows because it's a cat. You know what I mean?
Shane Dawson. It's all he's known for to me. I don't know for anything
Same.
else.
I don't either.
Cat.
I didn't hear of him before that. Like, I'd hear of him barely.
Yeah, I
but
knew he
it'd
was
be
a
like,
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be like little stupid shit, but like that was the only thing. And even after that, I knew of nothing he's ever done except
still
for
all I
fucking
know.
that. And I mean, that scandal was probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, you can't live something like that down.
Yeah.
It's fucked. Literally.
I think yeah. I think he legit said that,
just like his cat.
Yeah. Well, I think he tried arguing that there was no penetration, and I was like...
Yeah, it's still fucking weird.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And there probably was, and he's just trying to save his ass. But guess what? If you're gonna save your ass, you don't say there's no...
It's really bad, even if there wasn't.
Yeah, but if you're gonna save your ass, you just say you didn't do it at all.
Yeah.
You don't say, there was just no penetration.
At one point? Like that's how people found out? He just said it?
Cosby would have got caught way earlier if instead of him fighting and saying he didn't do it, he just said, there was no penetration. I still did it, but there was no penetration.
I still put the roofies.
Yeah. I still took him to, a hotel room, and I still, did whatever else I wanted to do.
I may have drugged them, but I didn't fuck them. I just jerked off looking at them.
Yeah, so there was no penetration, so I'm fine.
I did nothing
It's not
wrong.
weird. It's not bad
It's not
whatsoever. I don't know about that, Mr. Cosby. You're fucked, dude. You're fucked. Anyways.
Bill Cosby looks a little rough now.
Oh, yeah, he looks like He looks like Mr. Potato
looks like
Head.
He got fucked,
Speaking of burnt, like burning things for too long, he looks like Mr. Potato Head if you put it in like a microwave. Like the plastic just melts.
You get like
because his face
spots.
just looks burnt. Like it just looks fucking like melted and all like old, and he has them old people fucking spots and bumps. He looks like a fucking checkerboard.
Spots.
I don't know. He looks like a acne going teen.
Acne going teen.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do another one of your articles. I like that. Nearing the 40-minute mark.
Bill Cosby, we don't love you.
We don't love you.
But we don't hate you either. We like them pudding pops were fucking good. And guess what? People in the comments, you want to if you liked pudding pops, you gotta
pop experience.
You gotta tell us you like pudding pops. You know what I mean? Because it's like they were fucking good.
Yeah,
pudding pops were good. And if you're like,
discontinued them.
What were pudding pops? Pudding pops were them fucking. They were like fudge sickles. You remember fudge sickles? They were like fudge sickles, but they were pudding. They weren't fudge.
I just heard. Fuckles? That's what I heard.
The Fuckles? Like, okay. Yeah, that's what Shane Dawson named his cat, Fuckles, because that's all he did to it. You know what I mean?
Made his cat white too.
Yeah.
Made it vanilla pudding.
And if it was, any other colored cat except for a white cat, it looked like a used towel. That's what it looked like. Just white spots all over it.
Mushrooms and all.
Yeah. Growing some mushrooms. Anyways, speaking of some animals.
Okay.
So we've been kind of, the past little while, we talk about animals and stuff, you know what I mean? And we've talked about these flus and these diseases going around, and this ain't the fucking, this dead zombie
chronic
deer disease. Yeah. This article says the first case of the lethal bird flu, which bird flu's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Is starting to show up in polar bears in Alaska.
Interesting.
Now,
I didn't know there were
here's
polar
my things
bears
about
in Alaska.
It's Alaska.
I don't fucking know.
They have polar bears, they have grizzly bears, they got moose, wolves, fucking coyotes. They got a lot of shit. It's a big continent.
A continent, huh?
Sorry. It's a big country.
Technically not a country, just a state.
I know it's a state, but it's the size of a fucking country.
A large landmass. Would it be considered a peninsula?
I mean, it's not surrounded by water on all sides.
Yeah.
I don't think.
That's what a peninsula, just the one side.
Yeah.
Because it juts out.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. Is there a size limit to a peninsula? It is a little large.
Probably. Because I feel like, when you think of, like, peninsula, you would think of, like, any offshore.
I mean, the grand scheme of the continent, it sticks out.
Like Florida.
Yeah. Florida's not nearly as large, though.
No. Not at all. Not even close. Alaska's fucking huge. But, yeah, Alaska has polar bears. That's where you get your, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's when grizzly bears or, like, brown bears mix with polar bears.
Oh. Never heard
it's
of
like
that.
this... It's like a white brownish kind of bear. They're usually about this lighter brown, and they got the big head like a grizzly bear, and they got the body build of a grizzly bear, but they got the, like lighter fur from a polar bear, I guess, and probably some other things from a polar bear. But that's kind of one of those mixed hybrid
Can they
things
breed?
that you can get. Yeah, polar bears and grizzly bears can.
No. Their offspring.
I think you can get them, because I'm
thinking of like mules.
Yeah, because me and my sister were talking about that the other day. Because it's weird how you take a donkey and a horse, you get a mule, but you take a mule and a mule, you don't get a mule. You get a donkey or a horse. Usually, I'm pretty sure a horse. Whatever that prominent gene is.
I was always told that they just couldn't breed.
I feel like you could try.
Yeah.
Because you can get male and female variants of the two, so I don't see why they couldn't. Now, it probably wouldn't work, and that's the line of, that's a completely new animal species that's mixed between two. You know what I mean? The two completely unrelated, like, horses and donkeys are kind of related, but they're not in the same field. You know what I mean? It's not like...
They're pretty
It's not like dogs. It's not like dogs where you take this big dog and have this little dog and you make them have
related,
but then you get a puppy of the mix. It's a mixed puppy of those two. But then if that puppy has puppies with the same mix, it just comes out as that mix. It doesn't come out as one of the original. You know what I mean? So, mules are definitely a weird case, but also with this like polar bear and grizzly thing, it's also with lions and tigers. Those can mix and make a liger, which a lot of people know that. So there's a liger, and I think a liger is when it's a male lion and a female tiger. And then there's a tie-in, which is a male tiger and a female lion. It might be flipped either way, but that's how it works. And they are two different like things because they look completely different too. Surprisingly, even though those are they're two of the same parent animals, they just are different genders of the mix. You know what I mean? It makes it look different.
Continue.
Oh, okay. But speaking about these polar bears with the bird flu.
Yeah.
Just a little bit on that. This says that a highly lethal form of bird flu has been spreading across the world and now has been detected in a dead polar bear in Alaska. So they found it in a dead polar bear. Don't know how the polar bear died. Maybe from the bird flu. Who knows? Bird flu's it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
It's a very weird flu, and I don't know if it's went to humans or anything like that before.
No idea.
Because I don't know that much about it either, but
I don't know.
I do know that it does. A lot of animals do get it. There's like a lot, because birds just... If
Birds
a bird
are
has it...
animals.
if a bird has it and then it dies and then the fucking animal eats it, it gets it. You know what I mean? So that's probably what happened to this polar bear.
This is why I hate birds.
It says it is the first known case in the Arctic animals which are listed as threatened under the Endangered Species Act. So this is the first ever case of an Arctic animal, so like a penguin or, you know, a fucking anything else. A polar bear that have gotten the bird flu. There's a lot more shit on it, but I'm not really going to read about it because it's all just boring technical shit. All we give a fuck about is that the polar bears are getting the fucking bird flu, man. You know, these climate change activists... Yeah, these climate change activists, they're giving a fuck about the ice. No, we need to start caring about this fucking bird flu. We need to start killing the birds. I think China's been on to something for a good while. Yeah. China's been on to something. They killed all their birds. All their birds are gone.
Really, I think made a right decision there.
I think we need to keep a few birds.
Nah, I could live without most.
A few species of birds. Hawks.
Maybe a vulture.
Crows. And vultures. And maybe, like, eagles. And maybe a few other ones. Because owls. Just anything that eat small rodents. Because then we won't have a shit ton of snakes and a shit ton of fucking, you know, rats and mice and shit everywhere.
These
you know what I mean?
Birds like the damn seagulls.
Yeah, seagulls and doves and pigeons. Like, yeah, fuck that. But then, you know, you gotta change mascots of schools and of
really, if you picked a bird like that for your mascot, you're wrong for that.
Well, there's legit a football team called the Cardinals in the NFL, you know what I mean?
They're wrong for that.
So
pick a better bird.
The Eagles. See, that's why we would keep the Eagles, because at least the Eagles win games. And sorry if you're a Cardinals fan, they kind of.
You could become the Owls. Or the Vultures.
Exactly.
I feel like the Vultures would be a cool team name.
Yeah, the Vermont Vultures. I'm surprised that's not a team yet. You know what I mean? The Las Vegas Vultures.
It seems like a weird animal to have, but then when I think about it, it feels like it works.
Vultures are pretty cool too, so it definitely does work.
They're disgusting looking when you see them.
You know, we're kind of talking about birds a little bit.
Burnt.
Yeah. Their fucking face, they look like
their heads look melted,
as fuck. Like a burnt victim, yeah, for sure. But speaking of birds a little bit, I also did have another article that I found that I just wanted to kind of talk about a little bit because it's stupid. Because it's like, why is this an article? So basically, wind turbines kill too many birds and bats. How can we make them safer? They're fucking birds and bats. But we need.
Oh my god! I remember a story.
They're birds and bats. Why does it fucking matter? They repopulate like crazy.
There's a story of these two guys. They were like by this big ass bat cave that held a lot of bats, and they were going to video and photograph the bats coming out. They got to, but the bats shit all over them, and they got diseased and died.
Oh shit! Maybe that's how COVID started. Maybe that's how COVID started. You know what I mean? It wasn't bat soup; it was bat shit.
Bat shit.
And that's why people say. I bet that's why people say bat shit crazy.
Yeah.
Because you know you get bat shit on you, you probably turn a little crazy, and then you die. You know what I mean?
Some random disease.
But like, why? I mean, I get it. They're birds. Oh my god, we care about the birds.
I just hate windmills. They're just really shitty forms of making power.
I mean, I don't know enough about it, but it's like, who gives enough of a fuck to make an article about it? Everybody knows that
they kill
plenty
a lot
of birds and bats dies.
Yeah, like I don't know why they kill whales for windmills or something, or like the windmills kill them. Windmills result in a lot of whale deaths.
How the fuck does that happen?
Or why? It's just a thing.
That's one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's like when people say there's more planes in the ocean than submarines in the sky. No shit. I get it. It's a joke. It's whatever. But no shit. There's more planes in the ocean than fucking submarines in the sky. Because guess what? The submarines, like the Titanic one, they fucking sink and they combust and they drown. Whatever. Anyways, they're not going to the sky. Whales, why would they be in the fucking sky with the wind turbines? How are the turbines killing the fucking whales? That makes no sense.
See, I feel like I've looked it up and I was like, oh, okay. But I don't remember what it was. Windmills are also
the weirdest
very
thing I've ever heard
energy
in my life.
inefficient. I don't know. Do anything else, you know?
There's so many of them.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Honestly, I'm wondering. Have you seen that video that came out a few years ago with Elon Musk and Leonardo DiCaprio, and he was taking him around his fucking one warehouse that he has all them fucking solar panels at, and he was like, "Oh, if we just cover up a decent section of Utah with this or whatever, we could power the whole fucking country." You know what I mean? And I'm like, are they
bit of Utah?
Yeah, but like I'm thinking like, maybe we should do that. Like, are they gonna do that? Like, is that gonna happen? Because if
they're really
you talking about how wind turbines aren't. Yeah, but like wind turbines, if they're not good, might as well have solar panels.
Yeah, the thing with wind turbines is they take up a shit ton of space.
Yeah,
and they're just not very efficient. Yeah, but you got to keep a large area clear for one wind turbine. And you're not just going to have
they definitely
one.
get them spaced out. Yeah.
They're just not efficient energy-wise for the amount of space they take up. Unlike a solar panel.
Drove past one of those cargo things that carry the fucking blades for the wind turbines.
Oh, yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, I've drove past a few of them before. Well, not me driving because I don't got my license, but you know.
I might
in
have
the passenger
seen one,
seat,
but still, yeah,
it's cool.
I'm a big fan of nuclear.
Like bombs.
Sure, power. You know, sticking to the theme we're talking about.
We can't use fossil fuels. That's fucked. No more fossil fuels. It ruins the ozone layer. It's ruining the ozone layer.
Unclear of the direct impact.
I think everything ruins the ozone layer at
probably,
this point.
Probably.
Campfires, fucking, your
breathing,
your gas heater. I don't know anything. Living, yeah, breathing. We got trees for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nuclear, it's just really efficient. The only big concern I'd say is mining the uranium. That's probably the most environmentally damaging part.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's great because you don't have to fill it up every year. Like, you fill it up once, it'll last you like 3 years. I think it's how long? You got fucking submarines, got nuclear reactors on them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of things use nuclear. So
yeah.
It's like...
Aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
I find it funny that the aircraft carriers are faster than any other of the Navy's boats. Fastest boat they got. The biggest fucking one. It's funny seeing see them go full speed because they're like leaning a shit ton when they turn.
Yeah.
Big ass boats.
Big ass boats.
Big ass boats.
Yeah.
All right, we want to move on to another topic?
Yes.
All right, AI created viral influencers are stealing business from humans. Not even fucking real people.
So, like...
The AI generated person posting pictures, right?
Oh.
And they're getting followers. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this bitch's name. But they're followed by more than 200,000 people on social media.
You know what? Wah. Because guess what? At the end of the day, There's no way that's AI generating the AI photos of them. That has to be a person doing it. Because a person has to control it. It can't just.
Yeah.
It can't just be completely AI doing all that. Now it might be
think
AI
the
making the
is
photos and
low
publishing
effort.
them, whatever. Yeah, for sure. But most things nowadays, when it comes to fucking creating
The filters are
content
crazy.
online, creating content online is like, it's not. I mean, for YouTube, it's a lot of effort if you're making YouTube videos and stuff. But
Yeah.
like TikTok and Instagram Reels and all this shit, you only
At
got to
this
make
rate,
a 30.
you can make AI do your whole YouTube
Exactly.
video.
And it's like you only got to make a 30 to 60-second clip and boom. So I don't get why people are bitching about this, that it's lazy, because AI's really taken over a lot of shit to make it lazy.
Yeah. I think the argument is it's just you want people to actually put in effort to get the recognition.
I mean, I get it, and I agree, because it's like, that's fucking stupid that somebody's doing that and making
brands
money
are
off
paying this bitch that doesn't even exist to promote their products.
It's because she's popular.
Yeah, popular
Whoever
and not real.
Whoever this AI, but the brands ain't paying that person. They're paying the person making it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
Like,
typing in a prompt.
Yeah, it's lazy as fuck, but they figured out fucking something, obviously.
Yeah, it's something
To make easy money.
I ain't about it.
I mean,
also,
I don't agree
it
with that.
takes real people's pictures to recreate that too.
No, really.
Yeah, because they gotta train
really
the AI.
Yeah.
That's the argument with the AI art too.
I wonder if you could get like something to do with copyright onto that. You know what I mean? Like, if it looks
if
so much
anything
like
goes with
somebody's
that,
image.
they'll be first in the art industry because they're the biggest proponents of that sort of shit. Because they just steal their art to train the AI.
A lot of people in the art world right now are very like.
It's a problem.
It's up in the air right now when it comes to AI shit, just because there's people that are really endorsing it and are being like, AI can make some really good shit. It can help my process a lot faster, and that's cool. But when you're
it's all
using
about
it to
what is the right area for it.
Yeah, if you're using it to completely like copy or to remake somebody's original shit, then that's kind of stupid.
That's a clear no.
You can't sell that. Now, you can publish it, whatever, but you cannot sell it as a profit or use it for something as profit, because then that's definitely fucked up.
Yeah. When there's money involved, pay for the fucking art. But if it's like your personal desktop background or something, or your phone screen, it's like you're not advertising that, so it's not really an issue.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, but this shit's just wild to me. People don't even care if the person's real anymore.
I mean, at the end of the day, there'll probably be one day that person will, not be making content anymore. Or at the end of the day, there will be one day where nobody will talk about them whatsoever, and then it wouldn't even matter.
I mean, if anything, they could evolve to the changing opinions. That's the scary thing about AI, is it could, at some point, perfectly predict what people want.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
I guess I'll transition to my last one.
Okay.
Just because it's also AI related. World's first AI-powered restaurant opens in Southern California. What's an AI-powered restaurant, you might ask? No fucking clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robots cook the burgers and deep fry the French fries. Oh. Interesting.
Ugh. I know there's like...
So robots just cook your food. That's...
Okay, now I think that's fucking stupid, because I know I know there's a McDonald's out
Taking
there
a job from a minimum wage worker.
Yeah. But there's like a McDonald's out there. I don't know if there's multiple, but I know of one where it's like it's like robots and like mechanics that like conveyor belts and shit that give you your food.
Yeah.
A person takes your order. People make your food in there, but nobody actually.
I know that sort of belt shit. I'm pretty sure is a big thing in Japan.
Yeah, but you don't see anybody.
Yeah.
You put your card in this fucking machine, whatever. It's not even. I don't even think you can use cash at it. I think it's only card. So you put your card in the machine, you get your receipt, whatever. Then you go to the next window, and this conveyor belt brings you out brings you your food. But it doesn't even have a lobby.
Wacky.
It doesn't have a lobby. Like you don't even go in. So it's like, what the fuck? It's weird.
Strange world.
Yeah, and I feel like if it did have a lobby, it would just have those kiosks in it, but like you would still not have anybody take your order.
I want to see people. Even if I use the kiosk, I want there to be a person there. Because what happens if I'm like, where's my food? It's taking a while.
Yeah.
I can ask.
Well, the fucking McDonald's, like, where we go to college at, there's a McDonald's right down the road, and it's like, you have to almost always go order at the kiosk because there's barely anybody at that front.
Yeah,
register.
They're never there.
They're always in the back bullshitting, which, I tell you what, the McDonald's I worked at, you could do that, but you had to be fucking checking your area constantly. You couldn't just be in the back bullshit.
Yeah.
If you were
it's
on
a busy
the lobby,
McDonald's
you had to be
where we go too.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
there's constantly people going through there, so I don't know how busy
like
the
one of the
lobby
kiosks
gets,
is always broken.
Yeah.
You can't use one of them, or they never print out receipts.
That's fucking the one McDonald's that I work at. That I worked at. All the kiosks work, but one of them, and I knew which one it was, and I would try to warn people, but sometimes I'd just say fuck it, because there was one, you weren't able to pay at the kiosk. It would make you go to the register. And there, every now and again, if there was too many people going to the kiosk, I'd be like, I'm not gonna warn that person. I'm just gonna have them order their shit there where I don't have to order it, and then it'll just be like,
give me the money.
I'll just go to and then I just check the thing, and boom, there's this thing, and I'm like, okay, it's.
I mean, how many people pay in cash anymore?
At the register.
Yeah.
It's usually about, I'd say about 50-50.
Okay. I wonder how much that changes depending on the area.
It probably changes a lot depending.
Because we're very rural.
Yeah.
It's a hard word for me to say.
Yeah, because if it's just like people coming through, then they're probably just going to use card or like oil workers or something. But if it is like oil workers or something, they might just have a shit ton of cash on them. So they might just...
got their money wad.
Yeah. But that's fucking weird.
I feel like it's probably just a lot of old people with the cash. Yeah, an AI restaurant.
AI restaurant.
I want like a waiter or something.
At least.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to deal with a robot.
Fuck it, I don't want.
Because if
I don't want robots cooking my food.
Yeah, if I have problems with my shit, I want a person I can talk to.
I get it. People are like, I don't like finding hair in my food. Yeah, I don't want to find a fucking screw in my burger. Would that happen? Probably not. But guess what? I'm sure finding a hair would be way better than finding a fucking screw in your burger.
You know, people really hate having hair, like finding a hair in their food. I really don't care.
If it's a small one, I'm just like, oh well, I just take it out and I still eat it. I don't give a fuck.
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
As long as it don't look nasty, I'm okay.
If it's a long hair, I never know if it's mine or not. So
exactly.
I definitely don't give a fuck if it's a long hair. But if it's a short hair, I'm like, I don't know. But
oh well.
Yeah. One last thing. I got one more article.
One more thing.
So,
So,
as of today, I think, or maybe yesterday, either the 2nd or the 3rd, the 3rd is when we're recording right now,
yep.
Mickey Mouse's public domain went up.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking finally.
And instantly, this company is making a Mickey Mouse horror movie. Just like the fucking Winnie the Pooh and the fucking
shitty
pig
movie.
thing. It's called Mickey Mouse's Trap. Or Mickey's Mouse Trap. That's what it's called. Mickey's Mouse Trap. Oh my god. I don't know why. Anyways, I watched it, and it's not even. It doesn't even seem like a good slasher film. It doesn't even seem that good. Most of them
aren't. Like
from
the
Winnie
trailer, the Pooh one seems really shitty too.
Yeah, but from the trailer, it does not seem that good. It's just like a bunch of like not even teenagers, like older, like 19, 20, 21, like kind of like, you know,
Prime
adults, early adults, yeah,
young adults
in an arcade building. Like it's a building with arcade machines and shit like that. And yeah, and it makes no sense how Mickey Mouse shows up, and then they showed in the trailer there's like I feel like they're showing
like a theme park or maybe a movie theater.
Yeah, something. Well, in this they're like showing one of them old movie showing things, like the machines that showed the movies back in the day. And it's like showing the old Mickey Mouse things, and then all of a sudden there's this girl walking outside the fucking arcade on the phone, like outside the arcade building, and there's this girl on the inside banging on the window trying to get this girl's attention. The girl finally tries to come in, and right whenever she comes in, this dude with a fucking fucked up Mickey Mouse mask, it looks like squished to his face, looks suction cupped to his face, just shows up right behind her and fucking like grabs her, and then it cuts to a different part in the movie or whatever. But it's like, it's a dude in a Mickey Mouse mask. It's not even it's not even Mickey Mouse. Like, I think with that Winnie the Pooh movie, it was actually,
it was supposed to be Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, and like with Piglet, like it was actually like Piglet and Winnie the Pooh. It wasn't a fucking person in a mask. Yeah. And it's like, but I feel like somebody made this because there's no way they just came out with this full ass trailer and they just came out with the public domain. Yeah, I think they knew it was coming out soon. And they were just like, boom, doing it right now. Yeah. But I think, because this says, a trailer for a new horror movie starring a knife-wielding Mickey Mouse dropped Monday. So it dropped on Monday. The same day, the 1928 version of Disney character featured in the short film Steamboat Willie entered the public domain. So technically it's Steamboat Willie, but Steamboat Willie is Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey Mouse.
It's him. Yeah. It's just before he got his name. So that was like the first showing of Mickey Mouse, I'm pretty sure. In 1928, that's fucking crazy too. How long ago that's been.
Disney has lobbied hard to keep that shit.
Yeah. Says, titled Mickey's Mousetrap, the trailer features a Steamboat Willie version of the rodent playing a fatal game of cat and mouse with a group of young adults who have to Donald Duck his blade. That is the stupidest fucking little joke I've ever read in an article. They have to Donald Duck his blade? Ha, that's fucking funny. How about you fucking Bugs Bunny kill yourself? Just Bugs Bunny kill yourself, you know what I mean?
Bunny kill yourself.
I don't know. You silly wabbit, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was stupid. That was a dumb joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it was okay, but it's like,
sure.
What does this say? Nah, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, it's definitely weird. I don't think I'll watch it.
Yeah, no. I don't think I'll watch anything like I'm just not a fan of slashers in general.
I like slashers.
I'm more of a psychological horror fan.
I don't like paranormal shit. That shit fucking gives me the fucking... drives me nuts.
And I will not do bodily horror like Saw.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
I haven't seen Saw, but yeah, I like slashers, so but I don't think I'll watch this movie. Who knows if it'll even get made or not.
Yeah.
Or it's maybe already made and they're just like ready to come out with it eventually.
I feel like if you got the trailer, you should have it done.
Yeah.
Or like a fair amount of it completed.
Yeah. Because usually, at least most of it's usually done by the time the first trailer comes out. At least 50% of it. Those parts are usually done. Because why would they change it?
Yeah. It's just
if
clips that aren't even in the movie.
I think there's been some movies, like video games do that too.
Yeah.
They'll make certain shit just to not show what's actually in the game or in the movie. They just show like shit in the trailer. And I'm like...
false advertising.
It definitely is, because it's like, what if I'm getting a shittier thing and you didn't actually show me any gameplay whatsoever? It's like, come on. Or any parts of the movie. Yeah. But anyways, that was it.
That was a solid ender for our online segment.
Yeah, our last online segment.
Until the summer.
Yes, because during the summer we will be doing more of these. So, yeah. But this will be the last one for a little while, so you guys will get,
a few months.
Pink and Blue, Carson, and Hunter back.
We should have that over the summer, too.
Yeah. So
we have our lights.
Yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Yep. And yeah, like and subscribe.
Follow the Facebook and the Spotify.
And the Instagram. And the Twitter. Because guess what?
All the wacky ones.
The Twitter, if you're like, I never know when you guys come out with things on Spotify.
It's on there.
Post on the Twitter specifically for the Spotify. So, check it out. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Woo!
Yeah. All right. Good night.
See ya. Peace.